Hi, my name is Umang Belwal. I'm a rising second year at the Royal School of Business at the University of Michigan. In this video, I wanted to talk about a few things for the incoming internationals. One was why I wanted to do an MBA, why I came to the University of Michigan, how life has been as a first year, and things that I had expected and things that probably surprised me in business school. As you can see behind me is the building that's the business school. So I thought about an MBA. I had been thinking about an MBA for a long time. I did my undergraduate and graduate studies in engineering. By education I was an engineer and I was working in financial services. I always felt I lacked business education, which is the reason why I started thinking about an MBA. For the most part, I thought about a part-time MBA, but then in 2008, when the economy went to the crapper, I started thinking more about a full-time MBA. I thought it was a good time to go back to school to get the education that I needed and come back at a time when the economy was doing slightly better. In the midst of the financial crisis, I was at Freddie Mac, so I was in the middle of all of it. I started applying to schools in 2008 for an admission in 2009. And at the end of the interview process and the whole application process, I had 3 schools to choose from. Michigan stood out for me, one, because of the people. I know everyone says it's all about the people, and it really is. People that I got in touch with during the admissions process, people who contacted me once I was an admitted student, they all made a very strong impression about Michigan. I liked the fact that the school was more of a generalist school rather than a finance or a CPG school, and I wanted to come to a school where I could get a broad-based business education, and Michigan seemed to fit the bill. I've been really surprised, actually pleasantly surprised with my experience over here. I knew what I was getting into, but my experience has been fantastic. I've been in a class full of a lot of really smart people, but at the same time people who are very laid back and friendly. Of course, great non-disclosure helps. People are more willing to help each other out, not only during the actual academic experience, be it the finals, but also during the recruitment season. I feel Michigan gave me everything that I needed. I've had a better, or I've had a firmer educational experience in the last year or so. I did my summer within financial services at JP Morgan. And I thought Michigan gave me a perfect education background to be successful at my internship. For my second year, I'm looking to go through the full-time recruitment process. I'm waiting to hear from my summer internship. I'll find out in September. I think the one biggest advice that I'll give to internationals is to completely immerse themselves in the educational experience, but also make sure that they get to know the people around them. I was an international in 2002 when I came to the US for graduate studies, and I think it's very important to understand the culture, get to know the people, get to know the customs, and other than that, just enjoy the education that business school provides you. It's a perfect environment to take risks. It's a very safe environment, and to learn along with a lot of smart people, it's a fantastic thing. I think 2 years will fly by before you know. And people should do all they can to maximize the experience. As I tell students, since I'm an ambassador, as I talk to prospective students, I ask them to reach out if they have any questions. So I'll be here for another year, and I'll be an alum for life. If people have questions, feel free to look me up and reach out to me, and I'll be happy to answer their questions. All right, thanks.